Before stainless steel ovens, we cooked with the earth itself. Across cultures, people have used the ground as a vessel for cooking, an ingenious ancient method. The earth acts as the ultimate insulator, holding heat for hours and creating a gentle, even cooking environment. This technique, known as a pit or earth oven, is about slow transformation, turning tough cuts into tender, flavorful feasts. It's a communal ritual, connecting us to our ancestors and the land. Every earth-cooked meal is unique, shaped by the local soil, wood, and leaves. Today, as a village prepares a goat feast using this method, we witness a living tradition, preserving flavor, culture, and community. Let's explore how the earth becomes the most magnificent oven you've ever known. Every great meal starts with a great ingredient. Here, a whole goat. The villagers select a young, healthy animal, knowing its life quality shapes the feast. Preparation is meticulous. The goat is butchered cleanly, often cooked whole or in large cuts to retain moisture. Bones are left in for flavor. Sometimes the skin stays on to keep the meat juicy. This is a communal, respectful process, guided by elders and learned by the young. Every part is used, reflecting a deep respect for the animal. The cleaned goat is laid out ready for seasoning, a blank canvas for bold flavors. The air is filled with anticipation as the community unites in this age-old ritual. Cooking is transformation, and this is the first step in turning a humble goat into a legendary meal. The soul of the dish, the very essence of its character, often lies hidden, waiting to be unlocked. It's not just about the ingredients themselves, but how they are coaxed and combined to create something truly special. Is the marinade. It's the secret language spoken between the cook and the ingredients, a conversation of flavors that unfolds over time. Here, it's a vibrant paste of local herbs, spices, and aromatics, each carefully chosen for its unique contribution to the final symphony of taste. The selection process is a ritual in itself, passed down through generations. In this village, garlic, pungent and powerful, forms the foundation of many dishes. It's more than just a flavor, it's a guardian, believed to ward off illness and bring good fortune. Chilies, fiery and bold, add a spark of excitement, a reminder of the sun-drenched land from which they came. The level of heat is carefully considered, a delicate balance between pleasure and pain. And wild herbs, gathered from the surrounding hillsides, are pounded together, releasing their earthy, untamed essence. These aren't just ingredients, they are the very spirit of the landscape. This process is guided by instinct and tradition, a deep understanding of the ingredients and their properties, honed over years of experience. The elders hold the keys to these culinary secrets. Cumin, coriander, each spice lending its distinctive note to the blend. The aroma alone is enough to awaken the appetite and transport you to another world. Turmeric, with its golden hue and earthy flavor, and coarse salt, essential for bringing out the other flavors, join the mix. They all join the mix, creating a complex tapestry of flavors that is both familiar and surprising. It's a testament to the power of simple ingredients, transformed by skill and intention. This is all brought together along with a souring agent like lime or tamarind, adding a crucial element of acidity that balances the richness of the spices. This not only enhances the flavor but also works to tenderize the meat, ensuring a melt-in-your-mouth texture. Every inch of the goat, from the most tender cuts to the tougher, more flavorful portions, is rubbed with this fragrant paste, a loving massage that infuses the meat with its vibrant character. This ensures deep flavor, penetrating every fiber and creating a truly unforgettable culinary experience. The process is hands-on, a tactile connection to the food that is often lost in modern cooking. It's about connecting cooks to the food and each other, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. The goal is a fusion of spice and meat, a harmonious marriage of flavors that elevates both to new heights. The aim is flavors penetrating every bite, a symphony of taste that lingers long after the meal is finished. Next, the goat is wrapped in banana leaves, a natural packaging that imparts its own subtle flavor. These leaves are wilted over a flame for flexibility, making them easier to mold around the meat. This creates a snug, waterproof parcel, protecting the meat and sealing in all the delicious flavors. Tied securely with twine, ensuring that the parcel remains intact throughout the cooking process. This leafy cocoon will steam the meat, gently coaxing it to tenderness and infusing it with its unique aroma. The steaming process infuses it with a sweet, grassy aroma, adding another layer of complexity to the dish. The wrapping protects the goat from direct heat, preventing it from drying out and ensuring that it remains succulent and juicy. and it locks in moisture, creating a self-basting effect that results in incredibly tender and flavorful meat. Now, the marinated wrapped goat, a testament to patience and skill, is ready for the earth oven, where it will slowly transform into a culinary masterpiece. As the goat marinates, villagers dig the earth oven, a task requiring skill and teamwork. The pit is dug in firm, dry soil, about 3 to 4 feet deep and wide. Sandy or clay soil is ideal for insulation and structure. The bottom and sides are lined with dense, non-porous stones, often smooth river rocks that won't crack under heat. These rocks are the oven's heart, absorbing and radiating heat for hours. The pit is a custom-built vessel, shaped by tradition and necessity. Once dug and lined, it's ready for fire. This simple structure is a marvel of thermal engineering, perfected over generations. The villagers admire their work, knowing the stage is set for the feast. Next comes the fire that will bring the oven to life. The foundation of any successful pit barbecue lies in the fire. The fire is built with care, a meticulous process that ensures consistent and long-lasting heat. It's not just about throwing some wood together and lighting it up. It's about understanding the nuances of wood, airflow, and heat distribution. The choice of wood is paramount. We're using seasoned hardwoods like oak or mesquite, prized for their density and ability to produce coals that burn slowly and evenly. These woods impart a distinct smoky flavor to the meat, a hallmark of authentic pit barbecue. The selection of the right wood is an art in itself, passed down through generations. This careful selection guarantees long-lasting, intense heat, essential for cooking large cuts of meat over extended periods. The goal is to create a consistent and reliable heat source that will slowly transform the meat into a tender, smoky masterpiece. Logs are stacked over the stones, creating a structure that allows for optimal airflow. This ensures that the fire burns efficiently and produces a clean, consistent heat. The arrangement of the logs is crucial for maintaining the fire's intensity and preventing it from smoldering or dying out. Small kindling is carefully arranged to encourage good airflow, allowing the flames to catch quickly and spread evenly. This initial stage is critical for establishing a strong and stable fire. The kindling acts as a bridge, transferring the flame from the match to the larger logs. The fire is lit, with anticipation building as the flames begin to dance and consume the kindling. This is the moment when the transformation begins, when raw wood is converted into the energy that will cook the meat. The small flame quickly grows into a roaring blaze, fueled by the dry wood and ample oxygen. The heat intensifies, radiating outwards and promising a delicious outcome. The crackling of the wood and the mesmerizing dance of the flames create a primal connection to the cooking process. The intense heat gradually heats the rocks lining the pit to a glowing white-hot state. These rocks will act as a thermal battery, storing and radiating heat evenly throughout the cooking process. This process takes hours, a testament to the patience and dedication required for true pit barbecue. It's a slow and deliberate process, allowing the rocks to fully absorb the heat and ensuring a consistent cooking temperature. The rocks must be fully charged with heat, reaching a temperature that will slowly and evenly cook the meat over many hours. This is the key to achieving the tender, smoky flavor that defines authentic pit barbecue. Once ready, any remaining unburned wood is carefully removed, leaving behind a clean and consistent heat source. This ensures that the meat is cooked by radiant heat rather than direct flame, preventing it from burning or drying out. What remains is a bed of glowing coals and superheated stones, a fiery foundation ready to transform the meat. This is the heart of the earth oven, the source of the intense and consistent heat that will slowly cook the goat to perfection. A layer of fresh leaves or damp grass is thrown over the coals, creating a barrier between the meat and the intense heat. This layer also adds moisture to the cooking environment, helping to keep the meat tender and juicy. This creates steam, which not only helps to cook the meat, but also protects it from direct heat, preventing scorching and ensuring even cooking. The steam infuses the meat with moisture and flavor, contributing to its overall tenderness and succulence. The hiss and billow of steam rising from the pit is a visual and auditory cue, indicating that the oven is reaching its optimal cooking temperature. It's a sign that the process is progressing as planned, and that the meat is about to undergo a remarkable transformation. The rising steam signals the oven's readiness, a clear indication that the pit has reached the perfect temperature for cooking. It's a moment of anticipation, knowing that the next step will bring us closer to the final delicious result. The pit is now a furnace, a powerful source of radiant heat ready to transform the raw meat into a culinary masterpiece. It's a testament to the power of fire and the ingenuity of traditional cooking methods. The pit is radiating intense heat, a palpable force that promises a deeply flavorful and tender result. This heat will slowly penetrate the meat, breaking down its connective tissues and infusing it with smoky goodness. Timing is crucial. Every step of this process requires careful attention and precise execution. The success of the pit barbecue depends on maintaining the correct temperature and cooking the meat for the appropriate amount of time. Therefore, everything must be ready for the goat's burial, the moment when the meat is placed into the heart of the earth oven to begin its slow transformation. This is the culmination of hours of preparation and the beginning of a culinary journey that will result in a truly unforgettable meal. The earth oven stands ready for its ancient task, a silent witness to centuries of culinary tradition. It's a connection to the past, a reminder of the enduring power of fire and the simple pleasures of slow-cooked food. The marinated leaf-wrapped goat is carefully lowered into the steaming pit. It rests on the bed of greens, centered for even cooking. More banana leaves are layered on top, sealing in moisture and flavor. Sometimes, root vegetables are added, turning the pit into a one-pot feast. Wet burlap or cloth covers the leaves, forming a barrier against dirt and locking in steam. The villagers quickly bury the pit with earth, packing it down to create an airtight seal. Any escaping steam is patched with more soil. The oven is sealed. Now, only time and heat will do the work. The village quiets, anticipation building as the goat cooks unseen. The feast is entombed, beginning its slow transformation underground. With the pit sealed, the village shifts from action to anticipation. The goat cooks for 8 to 12 hours. No adjustments, just trust in tradition. Inside, superheated rocks release gentle, steady heat, while steam from the leaves bathes the meat. The result, meltingly tender goat, infused with spice, smoke, and the subtle flavor of earth. Flavors meld deeply, creating complexity impossible with quick cooking. The mound becomes the village's center, children feeling its warmth, elders sharing stories. This waiting is part of the celebration, building excitement and community. The earth oven enforces a pause, a time to gather and connect. The promise of the feast unites everyone. Beneath the surface, patience and nature are working their magic. Soon, the transformation will be revealed. As evening falls, a palpable sense of excitement begins to peak throughout the village. The air is thick with anticipation, a feeling that has been building since the first stones were heated and the preparations began. After hours of careful tending and patient waiting, the moment has finally arrived. The time has come to unearth the feast, to reveal the culmination of a day's labor and a tradition passed down through generations. Villagers gather around the earthen oven, their faces illuminated by the warm glow of the setting sun and the flickering flames within the pit. Shovels in hand, they stand ready to participate in this final crucial step. With deliberate movements, they begin carefully removing the packed earth that has insulated the oven, trapping the heat and allowing the flavors to meld and deepen. Each scoop of soil brings them closer to the culinary treasure hidden beneath. The pit is revealed still warm, a testament to the effectiveness of this ancient cooking method. Wisps of steam escape from the edges, carrying with them the promise of the delicious meal to come. Damp burlap, used to further seal in the moisture and flavor, is peeled back with care, revealing the layers of banana leaves beneath, releasing a cloud of fragrant steam that billows upwards, carrying with it the rich and complex aromas of the slow-cooked goat. The aroma is intoxicating, a symphony of savory scents that tantalizes the senses and heightens the anticipation. It speaks of smoky earth, fragrant herbs, and perfectly cooked meat. The star of the show, the succulent goat meat, slow-cooked to perfection. Infused with aromatic spices, carefully selected to complement the natural flavors of the meat and enhance the overall culinary experience. And the subtle, earthy notes of the herbs, imparting a depth of flavor that only this traditional cooking method can achieve. Banana leaves are unwrapped, revealing the beautifully cooked goat. Unveiling the glistening mahogany goat, its rich color a testament to the hours spent absorbing the smoky heat and fragrant aromas of the earth oven. The meat is so tender, the result of slow cooking and careful attention. It falls from the bone at a touch, a sign of the perfect balance of time, temperature, and tradition. The parcel is lifted out, a precious cargo of culinary delight, placed on a platter or fresh leaves for all to see, a centerpiece of the feast, ready to be shared and enjoyed by the entire community. This is the moment of triumph, the culmination of shared effort and ancient wisdom, a meal transformed by patience and tradition, a testament to the power of simple ingredients and time-honored techniques. The air fills with celebration and relief, a collective sigh of satisfaction after a long day's work. The ancient method has worked its magic once again, proving its enduring value in a world of modern convenience. The unveiling is a communal victory, honoring hard work and heritage, a reminder of the bonds that tie the community together. The goat rests, steaming and fragrant, ready to be shared, a symbol of unity and abundance, a delicious reward for a day well spent. The feast begins. No knives needed, just hands and eager appetites. The meat is pulled apart, succulent and meltingly tender. Each bite reveals layers of flavor: smoke, spice, tang, sweetness, and earth. Pit-roasted vegetables and fresh bread complete the meal. Laughter and conversation fill the air as the community shares the fruits of their labor. Elders watch with pride as tradition is passed on through taste and togetherness. This meal is a living link between past and present, culture and community. For home cooks, the principles can be adapted. Slow cooking, tight seals, patience. While nothing matches the true earth oven, you can capture some of its magic at home. But the real treasure is the experience. A taste of history, shared and savored together.